So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is another beautiful day. Absolutely wonderful out. We're going to start a fire in the fire ring here. And by the way, we have fire starter available. We have a few 4-pound bags and a bunch of the 1.75 pound bags. There will be a link in the description, and I'll pin a comment as well. Now this is probably going to be it for a little while. I'm not sure when we'll have more available. I'll be meeting Dean here in a week or two, see what he has. But I would load up for the summer months if you'd like. And along with the fire starter,
we have a new bundle. So it's we have a pink crew neck for the ladies. You know, Mother's Day is coming up in May, and then we have our trusty old gray, but you can get the wood round, Outdoors with the Morgans, the Finer Things in Life, the Sasquatch Believe in Yourself, or Sawdust is Man Glitter. So these are really nice crew necks. There's no hoodie. I know a lot of men, or a lot of comments in the past, they were like, I'm gonna try a hoodie. I've always worn crew neck sweatshirts. I'm like, that's true. I guess I kind of always grew up with crew necks.
See, I'm a hoodie guy, but
Right.
a lot of people like just a crew neck.
Right.
And it's that time of year, because the hoodies are just a little bit colder weather kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the crew necks are. So what all comes in the bundle?
Okay, so you can pick between the pink or the gray, a calendar, Outdoors with the Morgans calendar, and a bag of fire starter.
So sweatshirt, calendar, bag of fire starter, $50.
That's right. Get it while it's hot.
And I'll put a link in the description and
Thanks,
pin a
Mike.
comment as well.
Thanks.
But we have been super busy. If you saw that last video, we got the fence installed.
Yeah.
We have a lot of work to do, kind of getting the yard back into place.
Right.
I'll show you what I did down on that end down there. I rounded that hillside off, which I should have done years
Look
ago.
at that real quick. Just look at the fire. That's
Oh, yeah.
just from like a few minutes when
We started this
maybe
video.
2 minutes. Yeah, you walked right over here. That's crazy.
But I need to get some topsoil. Got a whole bunch of stuff to fix up around here.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing this evening is I'm loading up for West Virginia. I'm going down there tomorrow morning pretty early to get ready for the cabin. So it all kind of came together today. I called the quarry for some stone for Saturday, but they're not open Saturdays yet, so they said they could bring it tomorrow afternoon. I called Nick at Garrett Equipment Rental, and he has that roller available. So I'm going to take the LX tractor, load it up on the trailer, some chainsaws, leaf blower, my laser, anything I can think of, and go down there tomorrow and get the cabin site on grade and ready for concrete. I talked to Tom from Concrete with the Hosses. They'll pour it whenever I get it ready, you know, within a week or so. And we're looking forward to getting that done. But the next month is going to be kind of chaos because we've been waiting for this nice weather, and now we have it, and we have a whole bunch of stuff to do.
There's a ton of things to do. Right?
Yeah, but we have about a month. Get that cabin in down there, get the building all finished up. The fence is just about done, and should be a pretty good summer.
I'm excited.
But check this fire out. I lit this,
Crazy.
what, 3-4 minutes ago?
Maybe. Yeah.
Haven't touched it since I lit it. And like I said, it may be a little while before we have it, you know, more available. So if you want some for your outdoor fire pits or solo stoves or Bria pits or anything like that. So yeah, I've got the grapple on the LX. I'm gonna load the bucket up on the trailer as well, and the land plane. I've got some trees to clean up down there, a bunch of stone to spread, a little bit of grading. That should work out good. I can't get over how quickly and how nice the grass is greening up around here. But yeah, there's a little bank right here. It went straight out to the edge of the trail and dropped straight off. So I just kind of roughed this out a little bit. I dug this out the other day so they could put the fence in there. And then I just finished this up here. But a little bit of topsoil here, break that edge off, and I'll be able to mow right down over top of it. But before I load the tractor up, I am going to fuel it up. I keep trying to think, what am I forgetting? I'm sure there'll be something, but We should be all right. So it is, what is it, Melissa, Saturday morning?
Saturday, it's beautiful.
We started this video on Thursday evening, and then yesterday I went to West Virginia. I left about 6:30 in the morning, not real early. Took the LX tractor down to get ready for the cabin. And by the way, I want to mention something about this tractor before I forget. I really like having a 3-speed hydrostatic transmission. When I was down there working, I got 2 loads of stone. The first load came, and I thought that driver was going to, go right back and get another load. He was only gone about 10 minutes, and I got a phone call from another driver that was bringing the second load of stone, which was a different type of stone, and the first load of stone was in the way. Long story short, I was able to open it up enough for him to get through. But I find myself, if you're really pushing or lugging, using low range. Like in the MX 5400, I pretty much do all loader work in mid-range. But when you're trying to push through a big pile of stone, or say you put a tiller on this or something, it's nice to have that 3-speed hydrostat in a tractor this size. But anyway, back to what we were going to talk about. I go down there yesterday, I leave about 6:30. I had stone coming that afternoon. I rented a roller from Garrett Equipment Rental near, in between Oakland and Deep Creek, Maryland. Everything was going great. I was really busy. Like I said, the second load of stone, it came quicker than I wanted. But before they got there, I used a leaf blower. I blew off all the pine needles off the whole driveway. I used that roller to roll in all the base rock going back to where the cabin is and finish around the circle drive. That roller works fantastic, by the way. And things are going real well. And when I'm down there working by myself like that, like a lot of times Melissa comes with me, but I don't like to get hurt anymore. Not that I ever enjoyed getting hurt, but you are by yourself. And so I try to be extra careful, getting on and off equipment, 3 points of contact. I was running the chainsaw, cleaning up some down trees. I am just extra careful down there because, like I say, you don't see anyone the whole time you're there. I can go there first thing in the morning and you don't run into anyone all day long. So I'm being real careful, real methodical. Everything's going fantastic. And then back by the cabin, I wanted to spread the stone and get it on grade. I set my laser up. And I got to looking, and what we would like to do is have a walkway around the cabin.
Right.
And it was getting kind of tight in between these trees. So I started thinking, if I don't take these white pine trees down, it's going to bother me for years. You know what I mean? They're going to be real close to the cabin. And so I decided that they need to come down. Well, I had my saw with me. I could take them down, but I didn't have a machine to get rid of the stumps. And so then I'm trying to plan things out, like how is this all going to work? Because we need to get it poured to get the cabin. And I came up with a good plan, so I went over that with you this morning. I'm going to have to go back down next week, and I'll take my dump trailer down because I have 2 big white pines to come down, and there's a third one that the top broke out of. So I can haul all those logs home. So what I'm going to do this week, I'll rent an excavator, get those trees down, get the stumps dug out, haul all the logs home, and then go back maybe 2 days later with the LX again and finish up the cabin site. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So anyway, everything's going great yesterday, and I didn't get everything done that I wanted, but everything was coming out real nice. I had 1 load of crusher run, which I call 2A limestone, and then the clean rock for back where the cabin goes. And at the end of the day, I got done and I fueled up the rental machine. loaded up the tractor, checked everything out, all my chains, binders, all good. And I filmed a lot of stuff yesterday, walking around the woods, going over everything that I was doing. Had tons of good video from tractor work, stuff with that roller, some tree work. And I got everything ready, loaded up everything in the truck, and I left. And I went about half mile down the road, and there's a guy that lives down there, Greg, and his son Randy. Super nice guys. I've got to know them down there. And Greg's got a firewood processor. His son does excavating work. And they had this log loading trailer. Looked like it was brand new sitting over there. And I'm driving down the road, and I could see him over there. I'm like, I gotta check this thing out. So it's already close to 7 o'clock last night. And so I stopped BS with them for about an hour. And real nice guys. And then I said, I'm going to just head home because I was planning on staying down there. So I get on the road, and I'm driving, and I went through Oakland and Deep Creek, kind of the long way, but a lot smoother roads, pulling the trailer. And I get up on Interstate 68, and I reached over on the seat, and I'm looking for the camera. I have like 3 or 4 cameras with me, but the one that I used all day long, it wasn't on the seat. I'm like, I wonder where that camera is, you know? And so I pulled off the interstate, and I get out, and when I fueled up that roller back on the ramp of the tractor, I just stuck my camera with that magnetic mount. And I get out of the truck, it's pitch dark, and I could see that magnetic mount, and I was like, yes, I can't believe I left it back there. So I go back to grab the camera. Well, here the camera had unthreaded from the magnetic mount. It's gone. I have no idea where it is. And Melissa, you said, well, maybe you could find it. I said, no, she didn't realize how far I was. I said, it could be anywhere in the last 50 miles. So I lost almost all the footage from yesterday, lost a GoPro. Man, I'm hard on those GoPros, aren't I?
Yeah, kind of. But you get a good workout out of them.
Yeah, usually I smash them. But yeah, if someone around Oakland or Deep Creek finds a GoPro, I'll put a reward up for it, I guess. But it's along the road somewhere. Probably got run over. But I couldn't believe it.
Or if you see the video footage of everything he did on someone else's channel, let us know.
Yeah, let us know that as well. I did get a little bit of drone footage. I had another camera up on and off. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating, but it's just what it is. And the thing is, I know some channels out there, they literally have people like that they hire that come out and run cameras for them and edit for them and all that. I'm not into that at all. Like, I'll never do anything.
And then there's some channels that just use like an iPhone.
Yeah, just use an iPhone, which you could do. It's hard for me the way, like the style videos we do. I like putting cameras on equipment and try to get a bunch of different angles and things like that. But I just think it would be weird. It would take a lot less off of me if you had, if I had a young kid or something follow me around with a camera all day. But I don't want that. I don't think it's like authentic. I just make videos on what we're doing when we're doing it the best that I can. And I wouldn't want to be dragging someone around with me all day. But what happens is, just the day before going down there, I'm trying to remember everything that I need,
Yeah.
And because you don't just run out and grab something, or you may need something and not have it. I try to be as safe as I can. I think through everything that I'm doing. And at the end of the day, I go ahead and leave a camera on the back of the trailer and pretty much screwed everything up when it comes to that. But
wow, you had a lot on your plate, so.
I did. So off to Best Buy to get another GoPro. That's what I'm using right now. I usually have 2 of them. One for a magnetic mount, one like this one. Then I have that little, I have 4 or 5 cameras, but pretty frustrating. It really is. And like I said, since we started this video Thursday night, we mentioned Firestarter is available, which it is, and the combo with the sweatshirt, but the 4-pound bags are already sold out, just so you know, and which is a good reason to sign up for the newsletter. What we did there on Thursday, we sent out the first newsletter, and we mentioned that Firestarter was back in stock. We put it on the website, and that gave the people that had the back in stock request, is that what it's called? Gave them a chance to get it. But the 4-pounders are sold out. But what we're going to do, a lot of people like those bigger quantities. It lasts a very long time. It does. It lasts a long time. A 1.75 pound bag, you can get probably 25 or 30 fires out of it. So a 4 pound will last you a long time. So what I think we're going to do, we will offer 3 of the 1.75 pound bags for like $38.
Okay.
Plus shipping. So if you want those bigger quantities. But I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we're not, it's going to be a little break before we have it available. So if you want to load up for the outdoor fires and all that, now would be a good chance. Oh, a couple other things. The fence, if you saw the last video, we had a new fence installed. They're coming back on Monday to install the big gate. But I was kind of surprised with the fence video. There's a few people, the fence really ruffled some feathers.
I'm kind of surprised too.
Like, what do your neighbors think of that fence? Our neighbors don't care what we do. We're all friends. We don't care what they do.
Plus, I know we have a son with autism that...
Yeah, there's several reasons for the fence. Maybe I didn't go over it, but we have 3 golden retrievers.
Right.
We've got 2 grandkids.
Right.
We've got Hunter, and we like security and privacy. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, just when people, I sell eggs at the end of the driveway, put eggs in a little cooler, and just when a car stops and Hunter's out here, there was a few people that have like shouted out and asked him questions or you know, wanted to know, should we return the cartons or do you have change? And it's kind of like they're not getting a response, and they're kind of, so, you know, I quickly see it on the cameras or whatever, and I come out and intervene. But like, you know, I want Hunter to be comfortable that he can just be out here. And
one time Hunter was outside here and a pizza delivery guy shows up, and we did not order a pizza. We may have told this story before.
I think we did.
And the guy just pulls up and hands Hunter a pizza. So obviously it was prepaid, but Hunter didn't tip him, obviously, didn't say a word to him, and just comes walking in the house with a pizza. I'm like, where did you get the pizza from? Yeah. So we had to call around all the neighbors and figure out who it was, but...
just dropped it off at the wrong place, but Hunter saw it as blessings from heaven. So.
Yeah. But yeah, those are some of the reasons for the fence. But like you say, people stop, and Hunter likes to be out here this time of year doing his thing.
Yeah.
And with the dogs, we're going to put like a box right outside the gate for the UPS, FedEx, all that kind of stuff, and just take all that stuff away from the house, the traffic and everything going on up here. It's going to be a great thing. And some people like fences, some people don't. If you don't, I wouldn't get one. If you do, like us, I would get one. And Penn Fencing, they did a fantastic job on it. But yeah, it's weird how, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but so many nice people that watch our channel, but you'll read some of these comments and you're like, where in the world did that come from? One guy said this fence project really left a bad taste in my mouth and all this stuff. I'm like, what?
How did that?
How could that? All the problems in the world, and if, you know, the Morgans putting a fence up at their property puts you over the edge, I don't get it.
And I see it as a safety thing. So like if our neighbors had grandkids and a son with autism, or, you know, a child with autism, and dogs, I would be like, that family really, they should get a fence just for safety. This is a very busy road.
Yeah.
And you know what, our grandson Ty watched me the other day go get the mail, and I'm like, darn it, I probably shouldn't have done that in front of him, because like, what if he decides that he will go get the mail? You know, they live on a very private road, very country-ish, and so there's not a lot of traffic when he goes with his parents to check the mail.
Yeah.
So you just never know. You have to be like a step behind those kids when they're here, because you know what? There's so much going on. But yeah, I had no idea that fences were so controversial.
I had no idea either.
I do have a question. There's a country song, if you know country, you might know this, that sings 700 fence posts from my house to yours. What song is it? I know.
I remember
and
it,
who
but
sings it?
I don't know.
I know who sings it.
I was never good at that. Like, what band sings this? I don't even know the words.
I'm usually not, but
I don't know the words to 3/4 of the songs that I listen to.
Oh my goodness, I don't either until like, well, remember back when we had to like get the cassette.
Oh yeah.
And open up the paper.
Stick the pencil in there.
But even the paper that came with the cassette case some of them had the words in it. And I was like, wait, oh, they're not singing Low Dry Mud. Okay, wow, who knew?
Yeah.
You know, and now that it's on, you know, the internet, and you can see the words, lyrics to songs,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my,
I had no idea.
I was singing that happily. It's not at all what
Yeah.
I thought. So times have changed.
Times have
From
changed.
songs to fences. Who knew? I'm sorry. It was not our intentions in the least to upset or
I know.
offend anyone, but
I think that's about it. We're going to get, this video is a little different, obviously, because I lost about 8 hours of footage from yesterday, but I'll be back in West Virginia next week. Both of us will be. And the cabin will be coming soon.
sign up for our newsletter.
Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. And go to outdoorswiththemorgans.com. There will be a pop-up, because we've had people emailing us saying, sign me up for the newsletter. That's not how it works. Just go to outdoorswiththemorgans.com. It'll pop up, put your email in, you're good. And fire starter, like I said, link in description with the combo.
The bundle of the sweatshirt is not a hoodie, so it's a crew neck sweatshirt. And
Yeah.
we have them in pink for anyone that wants to get a bundle for their mom or their wife for Mother's Day. That would be a great gift. It comes with the fire starter, the crew neck sweatshirt, and a calendar for $50.
And I think that's about it. But
And I am sweating.
it's hot. It's going to cool down this week. Actually, down. They're calling for snow down in West Virginia. Not much, I don't think, but
Crazy.
Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
Crazy.
But I think that's about it. We appreciate y'all being here.
We sure do.
I'm going to go to Best Buy, buy another GoPro.
Oh, and it's Old Man Fred's birthday.
Happy,
So happy birthday, Old Man Fred.
yeah, he'll see this. Tomorrow's his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Old Man Fred. That's it.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate you being here.
See you on the next one.